Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to a very grey, a very overcast, slightly breezy, bit wet underfoot Sunday morning. I hope you're all well. It's quite warm this morning for October, which it is. It's the 1st of October today. Lovely spooky month, but for October it is really warm this morning. It's unseasonably warm. So yes, lovelies, it's Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday, and you know what that means, don't you, ladies? It means it's another episode of Soulful Sundays, Menopause and me. Today I thought we would have a little chat about moods, our moods and our mood swings. I always say about myself, some days I can be so moody I've got my own mood swing in the garden, you know. Unfortunately, the up and downs of our moods is something that is part and parcel of going through the menopause. It's something that we have no control over, although we can try and control some of it to a certain extent. It can range from being really happy and bouncing along and, you know, feeling great and feeling fabulous and, you know, let's get shit done, to feeling, you know, relatively okay. Yeah, you know, it's a bit of an okay day, you know, nothing too exciting, nothing too fabulous, to feeling a bit, oh, I really can't be bothered today. You know, come on, really can't be bothered today. I just want to sit here and do nothing. There's nothing there, Lou, just the horses. Come on, just want to sit here and do nothing. To feeling really fed up and down and just, you know, generally everything's doing me head in, to being really angry, to, you know, either angry with somebody or something, or as it is at the moment with me, myself, to being a crying, slobbering, blubbery mess, and you don't know why you're crying, and you just feel like you want to burst into tears every 5 minutes at the drop of an hat. These can be triggered by all sorts of things. It can depend on what side of the bed you got out of. It can depend on, as I usually say, who's kicked your kennel this morning. You know, you could have had an altercation with somebody. You could be annoyed because you've been sat in traffic on a Monday morning and you need to get to work, or you need to get to an appointment. You could be just annoyed with yourself because of something silly you've done or something you've not done. It could be, I don't know, the medication that you're on. It could be, ladies, if you're still having Auntie Flo come and visit you, it could be that, you know, because that makes us quite moody. And believe it or not, lovelies, it could be the cycle of the moon that makes people grumpy or happy. But yeah, it's one of those things that us ladies have to deal with on a daily basis, and it can range from being lasting over a few weeks to a few days to, God forbid, flipping hourly. I've had instances where I've got up and I've been quite happy in the morning, thinking, yeah, you know, we're going to conquer the day, we're going to get this done, we're going to get that done, and then I get into work and everybody's going, well, this needs doing and that needs doing and that toilet's blocked and this isn't right, and then you think, do you know what, don't know why I bother, and then that puts me in a mood for the rest of the day and I can't be bothered to do anything. It also has a big impact on anxiety and depression if you already do suffer with anxiety and depression, that's going to have a massive impact on you. It'll be one of them things that could really set your depression on a low light, and that's it, forget it. Or it'll just ramp up your anxiety all the time. If you've never suffered with it, it could be that you might suffer with bouts of it from time to time until you've gone through the phase of the menopause and the post and pre-menopause. How do we combat it? Well, firstly, I've had to learn to live with it. Because again, like everything else in life, there isn't a quick fix, there isn't a magic pill that deals with it. You have to learn to deal with it. If you're in that category, if you find yourself in that category of, I'm just not feeling it, I'm really fed up, I'm very annoyed, or I could sit and cry, the only thing that I can suggest is that you try and keep yourself to yourself as much as possible. Don't engage in any kind of debate, argument, because it's just going to heighten your frustrations. You know, yes, be civil with people. If they're asking you if you're okay, please be civil with people. You know, there's no need to be rude to somebody just because you're having a bad day. But, you know, take yourself out of the situation or the problem. Walk away from it, don't engage in it. If it means the only thing that's going to make you feel better is sitting in the living room wrapped in a blanket eating chocolate, so be it. Because sometimes that's what we need. If it means taking yourself off for a walk to clear your head, so be it. But the one thing you don't want to do is take it out on other people, because that's not fair on other people. You know, this is our mood we're going through, not theirs. Try not to get so angry with yourself. I'm a bugger for that. I mean, I get so annoyed with myself sometimes. And I think, oh, I've not done a job properly, or I've not done it at all, or if I've got to do something. You know, it's... Don't be so annoyed. You're not. Nobody's perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect person. If there was, we wouldn't have half the problems we go through. You just have to think, okay, there's nothing I can do about it now, and just walk away from it. Don't try and salvage something, because it could quite possibly make it worse. But yeah, try not to be so hard on yourself. I mean, I'm the biggest advocate for that. I'm really hard on myself some days, you know. Try not to let things get to you. I know it's really difficult, but especially like if you're going through depression or anxiety, or if you're finding that that's the one cause that's, you know, when you're going through the menopause and you're new to it, don't sit and think about it. Don't overthink it. Because if you overthink it, you're going to make it worse for yourself. Because you're just going to plough it, go round and round and round in your head, and you're just going to make matters worse. What I've found as well is, try not to plan ahead, because you'll be guaranteed from a pound to a pinch of salt, somebody will put the spanner in the works somewhere, and then that'll wind you up. So I just sort of take each day as it comes and deal with each problem as it comes, because that's the only way I can do it. So yeah, no, we're not moody cows because we feel like it, or because that's the way we are. You know, it's far from the truth. We're moody because our hormones are all over the place. Our hormones don't even know what day of the week it is. let alone what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Life's tough enough as it is, but it doesn't help when your body is going through one of the biggest major changes in its life and it's confused itself without you having to try and work out what mood you're going to be in for the day. No, they're not great. Yes, we get fed up with being fed up. We get tired of being tired. We get moody because we're tired. But the only way to combat it is, for me anyway, I like to take myself off for a good walk with Lou. I find that actually does help. It does clear the cobwebs from the brain. It gives me time to think. But just sort of lay low a little, you know? Lay low. Take each day as it comes, deal with each problem as it comes, deal with each person as they come. If the situation is winding you up even more, making you more angry, just walk away from it. Same with people. If people are winding you up, just walk away. Unfortunately, there's no quick fix for this. There's no magic pill. So we just have to learn to deal with it as best we can. So lovelies. We're going to go and finish our walk off today after Lou's eating out of house and home. Do you hear her? Because she wants sweeties. Right, no more now. So, I hope you all have a very fabulous Sunday morning. Do look after yourselves, lovelies. Do look after yourselves, ladies. It's very important. Please be kind to one another and look after one another. And from all of us, from me and Miss Lou, we're wishing you much love and many blessings.